Ever wake up from a dream so vivid, so bizarre, that you can't shake it all day? Maybe you are flying over a city made of cheese, or having a casual chat with your childhood pet who's been gone for years. What if I told you these nightly adventures aren't just random brain static, but a complex, meaningful process that science is only just beginning to understand? Welcome, dreamers, to our deep dive into the science behind our night worlds. Let's decode what really happens when we close our eyes and drift away. So, what exactly is a dream? At its most basic level, a dream is a series of thoughts, images, and sensations that occur in our minds during sleep. They can be intensely emotional, ranging from euphoric to terrifying, and often defy the laws of physics and logic. We've all been there, right? One moment you're taking a final exam, the next you're on a pirate ship. It's this seemingly chaotic nature that has fascinated humanity for centuries. Ancient civilizations saw dreams as messages from the gods or windows into the future. Today, neuroscientists and psychologists are looking for answers not in the heavens, but within the intricate wiring of our own brains. To understand dreams, we first need to understand sleep. Our sleep isn't just one long snooze. It's a journey through different stages. We cycle through stages of non-rapid eye movement, or NREM sleep, and rapid eye movement, or REM sleep. Think of NREM as the body's repair shop. It's when your tissues grow and repair, and hormones are released. But REM sleep, that's where the magic happens. This is the stage most associated with vivid story-like dreams. During REM, your brain activity skyrockets, becoming almost as active as when you're awake. Your eyes dart back and forth behind your closed eyelids, hence the name, while your major muscles are temporarily paralyzed. This paralysis, called atonia, is actually a brilliant safety feature. It stops you from physically acting out your dream of, say, winning an Olympic gold medal and accidentally kicking your bed partner in the face. So, why does our brain put on this elaborate nightly show? There isn't one single answer, but several compelling theories. One of the most prominent is the memory consolidation theory. Imagine your brain is a librarian at the end of a busy day. All day you've been taking in new information, facts, skills, experiences. During REM sleep, the librarian gets to work, sorting through these new books. It decides which ones are important enough to keep and where to shelve them in your long-term memory library. Dreams might be the side effect of this process, a kind of behind-the-scenes glimpse into the librarian's sorting room. Studies have shown that people who get a good night's sleep, rich in REM, perform better on memory tasks. It's why cramming all night for an exam is often less effective than getting a solid 8 hours of sleep. Your brain literally needs to dream on it. Then there's the threat simulation theory. This one sounds a bit like a sci-fi movie, but it has deep evolutionary roots. This theory suggests that dreams are a biological defense mechanism, a virtual reality training ground where we can practice responding to threats and dangers in a safe environment. Think about it. How many times have you had an anxiety dream about being chased or falling, or being unprepared for a test? According to this theory, these aren't just your brain being mean, they're drills. By running through these scary scenarios in your sleep, your brain is honing your fight or flight instincts. So if you ever face a similar situation in real life, you'll be better equipped to handle it. It's like a built-in survival simulator that runs every single night. Another fascinating idea is the emotional regulation theory. We all deal with a lot of emotional baggage during the day, stress from work, arguments with loved ones, moments of joy and sadness. Dreams might be our brain's way of processing these emotions. By replaying emotional events in the less charged context of a dream, stripped of some of their real-world stress hormones, we can come to terms with them. This is why sometimes, after sleeping on a problem, you wake up feeling calmer and with a clearer perspective. The dream acts as a kind of overnight therapist, helping to dial down the intensity of difficult feelings and integrating them into our life's narrative in a healthier way. It's a process of emotional housekeeping, tidying up our mental state so we can start the next day fresh. But what about the sheer weirdness of it all? Why do we dream about things that make absolutely no sense? This is where the activation synthesis hypothesis comes in. Proposed by Harvard psychiatrists in the 1970s, this theory suggests that during REM sleep, your brainstem sends a flurry of random electrical signals, or activations, up to the higher parts of your brain, like the cortex. The cortex, which is our brain's storytelling and sense-making center, then tries its best to weave these random signals into a coherent narrative. So if the brainstem activates areas related to flying your grandmother and a telephone, your cortex might frantically stitch them together into a dream where you're re-flying with your grandma while she's talking on a giant banana phone. The dream isn't a message. It's your brain's creative attempt to make sense of neural chaos. Now, you might be wondering, do my dreams mean anything? While the activation synthesis model suggests randomness, many psychologists believe dreams are rich with personal symbolism. This doesn't mean there is a universal dream dictionary where teeth falling out always means anxiety about control. Instead, the symbols in your dreams are deeply personal, drawn from your own unique experiences, memories, and emotions. A dog in your dream might represent loyalty and companionship. For someone else who was bitten as a child, a dog could symbolize fear and danger. Decoding your dreams, then, becomes less about looking up meanings in a book and more about self-reflection. What does that symbol mean to you? What's been on your mind lately? Keeping a dream journal can be a powerful tool for this kind of self-discovery, helping you spot patterns and connect the dots between your nightly narratives and your waking life. Let's not forget nightmares and recurring dreams. Nightmares are simply dreams with intensely frightening content that can often wake you up. They are more common in children, but can affect adults, especially during times of high stress or after a traumatic event. Recurring dreams, the ones that play on a loop night after night, are your brain's way of flagging an unresolved conflict or persistent stressor in your life. It's like your subconscious is hitting the replay button, saying, "Hey, pay attention to this. We need to deal with it." Once you identify and address the underlying issue in your waking life, the recurring dream often disappears. So, how can we use this knowledge to our advantage? Can we influence our dreams? To some extent, yes. This is the realm of lucid dreaming, the fascinating state where you become aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. Lucid dreamers can often exert some control over the dream narrative, turning a scary chase into a fun flight, or conjuring up people and places at will. It's a skill that can be learned through techniques like reality testing, frequently asking yourself, "Am I dreaming?" during the day, and keeping a detailed dream journal. While it's not a superpower, it's a remarkable way to engage with your inner world more directly. Ultimately, the world of dreams remains one of the last great frontiers of neuroscience. It's a place where memory, emotion, and creativity collide in a spectacular and sometimes baffling nightly performance. From consolidating memories and regulating emotions to simulating threats and just making sense of random neural noise, dreams serve a multitude of vital functions. They are not just fluff. They are a fundamental part of what makes us human, a nightly reminder of the incredible, mysterious power of the mind. So next time you wake up from a strange journey, instead of just shrugging it off, take a moment. Appreciate the incredible work your brain was doing while you were asleep. You've just returned from a world built entirely by you for you. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the science of dreams. I hope it's given you a new appreciation for your own night worlds. What's the weirdest dream you've ever had? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and want to explore more mysteries of the mind with me, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Sleep well and sweet dreams.